3, 2, 1.
What's up everyone, Dan here, Crypto Capital Venture, June 17th, 2019. Gonna have a little bit of fun in this video. Litecoin, all-time highs, $375 or so. We all remember last December. Can Litecoin get there? What does that path look like? Consolidation, is that part of the story for Litecoin to get there? How quick can we get there? We're gonna cover these things in this video. Let's jump in. I wanna start on market cap just to kind of lay the groundwork here. Currently, Bitcoin market cap, 164 billion. Litecoin, 8 billion, 8.4 billion. I want to really think about Litecoin in terms of dominance, right? Litecoin in terms of finding strength that it hasn't had before. And I truly believe Litecoin in the last year or so has really built a true foundation where it can catapult to a brand new level in terms of dominance. A quarter of a Bitcoin in terms of market cap and, and things like price, I don't think so, but certainly catching up to Bitcoin in terms of its dominance. Now, part of that story is liquidity. Litecoin amongst the most liquid of cryptocurrencies. We're talking accessible on all exchanges. We're talking the ability to transfer into fiat if you want quickly. And not only that, the other things that play into liquidity are the ability to use Litecoin, actually use Litecoin to purchase things. And with Litecoin adoption that we've seen in the last year, Litecoin being integrated in payments, Litecoin being accepted at Lexus dealerships, right? We see these things happening all the time. That plays into liquidity. That plays into market dominance. Other thing that plays into liquidity, volume. We look at volume. Right now we're on CoinMarketCap. We see Litecoin number 4 in CoinMarketCap. If we change the volume, we can see, we can kind of remove Tether from this equation, but we can see Litecoin number 3 in volume, right? 24-hour volume, 4 billion. We look at something like XRP, 1.7 billion, right? So Litecoin has a lot of strength behind it. So when we're talking about price and we're talking about things that are going to catapult us to $375, which is an all-time high, to $1,000 Litecoin, right? Extremely realistic. And I'm very bullish on these prices. I want to throw that out there. But what do these things look like? First off, I want to do something. $375 billion or $375 Litecoin. We all remember happening back here, all-time high. But I want to just note something for you in this video. Right now we're at 134. When I started doing this video, getting ready, it was 133. But you can see this was back before all-time high. Litecoin right around 134, $133 or so on December 9th, right? December 9th right here. That's not the right tool. I want the brush. So December 9th right here, $134, kind of where we are today, right, in terms of price. And this was us approaching the top of a bull market. This was, Litecoin getting ready to make one final push. The bulls making one final push, massive push, but that was it. And what happened was we kind of saw all-time highs December 18th, December 19th, right? So we're talking like a week and a half later. So it took Litecoin a week and a half to go from the price that we're actually trading right now to $375. This gives you perspective on how quick these markets can move. And if we're looking at these charts, right, I just want to note Litecoin at that time, on December 9th, trading at around 130 some dollars, pretty much in that overbought area, right? So always remember, even on the RSI, if we're in overbought on the daily chart, that doesn't mean that Litecoin can't make a move or Bitcoin can't make a move. When the bulls want to step in and take price higher in a parabolic way, it will happen. Obviously, from a momentum perspective, there's way less momentum when you're already in that overbought area, but it can happen quick. I'm not saying we're going right now from $134 Litecoin to $375 Litecoin in the next week and a half, but it can happen that quick. What I want to do is I want to talk about the path to breaking through that, right? I'm not going to give you a timeline on when it can happen. We've established it can happen very quickly. But what does that look like in terms of really not only $375, but $1,000 Litecoin? How are we going to get up there, right? We really need to break that previous all-time high from that last time, and we want to do it in a healthy way. So what I have on the screen right here, we're on the weekly chart. The first just data point that I want to throw to you is this swing low that we had back in April, right? The end of April, we had 3 weeks of downside. It was a consolidation phase, and just to give you an idea, price range wise, we had a swing high in the beginning of April, and all of April we really kind of came down, 30% or so, right? So it was a 30% consolidation phase. I really want to take that swing low to our most previous swing high, and I want to look at, well, what could a potential healthy consolidation phase look like for Litecoin? And we want to take our Fibonacci retracement, and we have our 618 to 786 retracement right around 97 or 98 to $85. That would be a very healthy pullback for Litecoin. And I know a lot of you do not agree with that. A lot of you do not agree that we'll get it. I have a tendency to believe that we will get something like that. Now, let's zoom into the daily chart. And all of this plays into the continuation of Litecoin to $375. This plays into the story, and it does so in a very healthy way. So we have a couple points to look at. Right here, this bottom rectangle is what we just did on the weekly chart. This is our weekly Fibonacci retracement, $98, $85, just below the daily 50 moving average. Now, that's a heavy buy zone for me. That is where I'm accumulating a lot of Litecoin if we get it. I don't know if we're going to get it. My entry point in terms of just buying in general and buying a good amount is right here. This is around $115 down to $107 on Fibonacci retracement. On the daily chart, you can kind of get a sense of what we're looking at. This previous swing low, the beginning of June, to swing high, and there we have it. There's our daily Fibonacci retracement area. And right now you can see on the daily chart, this is important, we are overextended from the 50 moving average, pretty much around 30%, a little bit more than 30%. We know when we're extended over the 50 moving average or below the 50 moving average, 20 to 30%, we're always anticipating the gravity of that moving average to pull Bitcoin or Litecoin or whatever we're looking at back down, right? So this is a nice area of consolidation. Now, that could be a continuation for Litecoin. That could be exactly what we need to break $375 all-time high. And if we go back to the weekly, we can see we can get a better sense of what that looks like and why that would be healthy, right? Because if we get a pullback even to that $100 area, we're essentially just creating a new higher low, which in a bullish market, that's what we want. A bullish market, the definition of a bullish market, to be able to define a bull market is this. It is a sustainable series over weeks and months of higher highs and higher lows, right? And that's what we want. So consolidation to the downside could be the truest illustration, and it could be the truest representation of $375 coming quickly. And I just want to throw that out there. It's kind of a balanced approach, requires patience. But as we started this video, we know in a week and a half, Litecoin already overbought on the daily chart. Back here, we see how quick it can happen. So certainly, Litecoin can make a move at any time to the upside to 375 and beyond. And you can kind of get a sense of what that looks like in terms of market cap. We can go from where we are in market cap right now, around $8.4 billion to $23 billion extremely fast. And beyond that, $62 billion market cap, $1,000 Litecoin, still, in my opinion, extremely early in terms of where we are in these markets and where we are in the adoption of cryptocurrency. Let me know if you agree or disagree. I want to know. If you're here right now, thank you so much for coming by. If you're not a subscriber, hit that subscribe button. I'd love to have you as part of the channel. I will see you in the next video. Have a great day, and God bless.